So I spent my plane journey reading Anna and the French Kiss, drank some ridiculously overpriced plain water, arrived at the hotel and realised that I'm not particularly equipped to the heat. Not only were there Vespas on the road, but there was actually also a Vespa in my hotel. On day one, we went to go see the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican. Unfortunately, I couldn't take any videos or photos inside because you're not allowed to, and I'm not religious at all, but seeing Michelangelo. We also came across this little church just beside one of the restaurants we were staying in, and it was just beautiful. Again, I'm not religious, but it doesn't mean I can't appreciate the architecture or beautiful artwork and architecture that religion brings out in some people. As the journey went on, we got a train journey to this theme park called Rainbow Magic Land. Yes, it's called Rainbow Magic Land, I'm not making that up. And it was like a little mini Disneyland. Thankfully I didn't have a theme song nearly as annoying as that. Seriously. And I decided to go on this horror movie walkthrough thing with scenes from Saw and The Exorcist and stuff. And then we saw an extremely shortened version of Romeo and Juliet. It was like, oh, here's Romeo, here's Juliet, they can't get married. Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? Me, sir? No, sir. Mercutio is dead, Tybalt is dead. Juliet pretends to be dead. Romeo dies. Juliet But the highlight for me had to be the Kate Shelley apartment in Rome, which is situated right beside the Spanish Steps. There was a letter that Oscar Wilde... I'll start that again. It was a letter that Oscar Wilde wrote to Kate's daughter after he died, and it was a sonnet to him. I must have floated about the tiny apartment for about 2 hours or so, because there's only 3 rooms and I kept going into them over and over again, just taking everything in, and it just reminded me why I want to be a writer. Then we went into a little English tea room where Elizabeth Taylor actually had tea when she was filming Cleopatra. And then we were off to the Colosseum. Wow. We actually lost our tour guide throughout it, but I think we managed to get around it okay. And then after that, it was off to ancient Rome, basically, to the Roman Forum, which was the most amazing thing I've ever seen, which is saying a lot because I saw more than one amazing thing when I was in Rome, but it was just breathtaking to see the ruins of Rome and to see ancient Rome. So, place which was once the centre of ancient Rome, and it was basically the equivalent to Beverly Hills, the Beverly Hills of Rome in ancient times, as everybody wanted to live there because it was considered the centre of Rome. I'm going to go back to my experience in the Kate Shelley apartment. It was the most beautiful and just sort of like thought-provoking thing I've ever went through, because it was just basically me there. There was no one else really except for, the people who run it, and it was just extremely enlightening for me, and it was beautiful. I can't put it into words, but I just don't think I'll ever have an experience like that again. Still, still to hear her tender taken breath, and so live ever, or else swoon to death.